Hello students, in the halogen derivatives chapter, in last lecture we started with the topic mechanism of SN reactions. SN reactions means nucleophilic substitution reactions. I told you in the last lecture that nucleophilic substitution reactions are they follow two types of mechanism. First is SN2 reaction mechanism and second is SN1 reaction mechanism. Now we are going to study both of these types of mechanism in the consecutive lectures. In this lecture we shall study the SN2 reaction mechanism. Now what is SN2 reaction mechanism? S here, S indicates the substitution reactions, then N nucleophilic substitution reactions. Now nucleophilic substitution means nucleophile, the leaving group from the substrate, is replaced by the nucleophile from the reagent, and 2 indicates the bimolecular reaction or second order reaction. Now bimolecular means the reaction in which the rate depends upon the concentration of 2 reactant molecules, that is second order or bimolecular reaction. So we shall study in this lecture SN2 reaction mechanism. We shall study the mechanism of SN2 reaction. This is the reaction between methyl bromide and hydroxide ion. The reaction between methyl bromide CH3Br and hydroxide ion OH-, which is from nucleophile sodium hydroxide or potassium hydroxide, NaOH or KOH. This reaction follows SN2 reaction mechanism. Here understand or remember that methyl bromide is the primary alkyl halide. This reaction follows second order mechanism, that means it is SN2 mechanism which is followed by this reaction. Why this is bimolecular or second order? Because the rate of this reaction depends upon concentrations of both reactants. Now reactants in this reaction are methyl bromide and hydroxide ion. So rate of this reaction depends upon the concentration of both of these reactants, and therefore it is second order reaction. It follows second order kinetics. Therefore it is called as SN2 mechanism, substitution nucleophilic bimolecular mechanism. Actual reaction of this type of mechanism is methyl bromide CH3Br plus OH- nucleophile hydroxide ion. It gives methyl alcohol. Heating these reactants, we get methyl alcohol or methanol CH3OH plus Br- is the leaving group which is left in this reaction. It is removed or formed as the side product in the form of salt, sodium bromide or potassium bromide. Now this is single step reaction. This single step, only one step in this reaction, that means in the same step the methyl bromide and hydroxide ion react to give methyl alcohol and bromide ion, and this is the slow step, being only one step. या reaction मध्ये एक स्लो स्टेप आहे असं आपण म्हणतो. ही स्लो स्टेप म्हणजे RDS असते. RDS म्हणजे रेट डिटरमाइनिंग स्टेप, म्हणजेच ह्या स्टेप मध्ये आपण रेट ह्या रिएक्शनचा ठरवतो, रेट डिटरमाइनिंग स्टेप. In this reaction, being single step reaction, bond breaking and bond forming are simultaneous processes. That means both these process, breaking of CBr bond, carbon bromine bond, and formation of COH bond, carbon oxygen bond in COH, so they take place simultaneously at a at the same time or in the same step. Both these processes take place. Actual mechanism of this reaction, we can see the reaction here. This is methyl bromide CH3Br as the reactant. In this reactant, at this point, at the center, tetrahedral carbon is present, which is attached to bromine and one hydrogen atom, which are in the plane of carbon. This dotted line hydrogen is behind the plane of the carbon atom or below the plane of paper. This hydrogen with thick line, it is in front of the plane of the carbon or above the plane of the paper. Now this OH minus nucleophile, it attacks to the tetrahedral carbon atom from this side. Now this side is opposite to bromine. That means it is called as backside attack. So nucleophile in this reaction attacks from the backside in the same step. Now after attack of nucleophile, partial bond between carbon and oxygen is formed here, and the bond between carbon and bromine is partially broken. As the percentage of CO bond increases, the percentage of CBr bond decreases. Here both OH and bromine, they carry partial negative charges, that means delta minus charges, whereas this tetrahedral carbon atom is electrophilic carbon which carries partial positive charge. Now this carbon, it is called as pentacoordinate carbon. It is the transition state. Now, transition state is not intermediate. It is not species in the reaction. It is not reaction coordinate, but transition state, it is a state, particular state or stage in the reaction through which the reactants go to form the product. So this carbon in the transition state, it is called as pentacoordinate carbon, which carries partial bonds with oxygen and bromine and partial negative charges on OH and Br, that is nucleophile and leaving group. We get the product CH3OH, here CH3 and OH, but notice here that in the product hydroxyl group is present on opposite side of the bromine which was present in the substrate. That means here the product, it has the opposite configuration as compared to the reactant, plus bromine Br minus bromide ion in the form of salt NaBr or KBr is formed in this reaction. Now SN2 mechanism for optically active compound. Optically active compound means the compound which carries at least, which contains at least one chiral carbon atom, that means asymmetric carbon atom. Now here this carbon atom, it carries one iodine as the leaving group, halogen, then another hydrogen, pH group, pH means phenyl group, benzene ring, and CH3 methyl group. So all the four groups are different. That means this carbon is asymmetric or chiral carbon atom. And this molecule is chiral molecule, therefore it is optically active molecule. So here substrate is taken optically active. Now if the substrate is optically active, then what happens? This is NH3 ammonia. It is the nucleophile molecule. Nitrogen is electron rich. So lone pair of electron from nitrogen attacks on this carbon atom. So this carbon iodine bond is broken. Actually first it is partially broken and then completely broken to form the product. But the reaction being single step, here transition state is not shown. So we get the product in this way. NH2 plus, here hydrogen is attached to it. That means this is actually NH3 and this remaining part from the product. But this hydrogen from NH2 in the ammonia molecule is abstracted by another ammonia molecule to form NH4 plus, and therefore NH2 is remained. So this is the final product NH2 CH3, but this NH2 nucleophile is present on the opposite side of the iodine, that is leaving group, which was present in the substrate. That means here this molecule, product molecule, is with opposite configuration. Now this opposite configuration means if the substrate is D, dextrorotatory, the product will be L, levorotatory. If the substrate is levorotatory, the product will be dextrorotatory. Or if substrate is R, product will be S, and vice versa. So here the configuration is opposite. This is called as inversion in configuration. So product formed in SN2 reaction mechanism is inversion in configuration, which is also called as Walden. Salient features of SN2 mechanism. So what are the peculiarities of this SN2 mechanism? It is a single step mechanism. That means simultaneous bond breaking and bond formation takes place in this single step in this mechanism. This we have studied with the help of example. It is single step mechanism. Then backside attack of nucleophile is observed in this reaction. Backside attack, that means attack of the nucleophile from opposite side to the halogen atom. And this is because of two reasons. First is to avoid steric repulsion. Steric repulsion means crowding or hindrance. So from the side of the halogen atom, there will be crowding. So you can see here steric repulsion, crowding from the side of halogen. It causes the backside attack of the nucleophile. Electrostatic repulsion. Electrostatic repulsion means the nucleophile and leaving group are, both of them are nucleophiles and therefore electron rich. So negatively charged electrons repel each other. It is called as electrostatic repulsion. So therefore nucleophile cannot attack from the side of the halogen or leaving group. It attacks from the opposite side. Only one transition state is observed in this mechanism, which we have seen. It carries partial bonds between carbon and OH group and carbon and bromine, and also partial negative charges on OH and Br groups. So partial bonds and partial negative charges are present in the transition state. In the transition state, carbon is penta-coordinate carbon. I told you that the carbon in the transition state, it is called as penta-coordinate carbon because it carries 5 bonds. 2 are partial bonds and 3 are complete bonds. In the optically active substrate, the product is with inversion in configuration. Inversion in configuration means configuration of product is opposite to the reactant. If reactant is R, product will be S, or reactant is D, product will be L, and vice versa. And it is called as Walden inversion after the name of the scientist Walden. It was invented by the scientist Walden, so it is called as Walden inversion. This is about the SN2 reaction mechanism. We shall study the SN1 mechanism in the next lecture.